Let's go, I'll hit the road with you. Let's go, where our hearts they lead us to. 'Cause home is anywhere when I'm with you.
Visitors come here and they say, oh, well, you must be the Nez Perce tribe, or you must be with the federal government or the state government or whatever it is. We are a nonprofit organization, and that's what makes us so unique.
We're not affiliated with any government tribes. We're affiliated with descendants of bands that lived here.
The long-term goal is to have Wallowa Band people back in the valley, part of the government, living here, working here. That is the goal.
When the tribes got displaced, people are displaced all over the Northwest, even though the majority of their heritage comes from here. So this organization is a great way to bring people who are descended from those tribes all together.
35 years ago, a man came to town called Taz Connor, and he had a dream to welcome the Nez Perce back to their homeland. And so a group of people gathered and we started meeting and we planned the first powwow.
There's a lot that they're balancing here with kind of that visitor side, which is obviously the side I get to hear about more, but then the land itself and kind of that community piece.
With the Wallowa Homeland, we're incorporating different aspects of stewardship where we are honoring and taking care of this sacred culture that's existed in the Wallowa Valley for thousands of years. And then we have the 323 acres right outside of town. We have 3.5 mile hiking trail, 1 mile gravel loop trail. The Wallowa River runs through. We have the dance arbor, a longhouse structure, a commercial kitchen. We have the historic farmhouse, which is available for use. We have horse corrals where people can come and board their horses.
We have our own cemetery up on the hill. Just knowing that there is a place where you can, even at the end, be able to come back to.
It is connection to place. So that is why we make it a working environment. It's supposed to be taken care of. It's supposed to be a place that is used.
That stewardship is about us holding the space for all of those things at one time.
And the community has totally come to support this project.
We're not saying it's off limits. So if you're not Wallowa Band, you can't come to the homeland. That's not what we're doing. We're trying to do this molding and meshing of people and cultures and generations and honor, the people that were here first.
My husband was a history teacher and there was no curriculum in the school that taught about the Nez Perce, and I think this project has really brought that to the front in this community.
So there is that aspect of education that also correlates to the stewardship, because if you have to be educated about a place or you won't care about it.
When visitors are coming here, we've held a space for them to learn, and we've held a space for them to experience.
Seeing people hear the story for the first time, for the folks that I've worked with and kind of brought here, I think they just get really inspired by it.
I don't think I've ever not had a visitor who wasn't saying thank you. Thank you, this mattered a lot to me.
So I've been attending the celebration for 30-something years now. If that hadn't been happening, I don't know how I would have had that connection to place. Now I have a little 1-year-old who attended his first powwow here last year, and he's gonna continue until he's my age, so.
Working here, volunteering here, being in community here, this award, this is kind of what we do.
It's quite an honor to be recognized in this way, and I see myself as being kind of a guardian of what the original purpose was.
It's just been a really good place for people to return to.